many ages we're getting. All right. Well, well. So good to be here with you all. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehakol niyeh b'dvaro.
Amen. Is in RSV what they write at the bottom of the letter when they want you to add something or to respond?
Reply,
That's RSVP.
reply.
RSVP.
Yeah, that too. Reply s'il vous plaît without RSV. Okay, well, well. I guess we're here to study some Chassidus. We have been learning this amazing mimer from the Alter Rebbe, Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Aboyim Yashresh Yaakov. And it's all about planting, taking root, and doing mitzvahs, which are compared to seeds, and the idea of the exponential growth that happens from a seed to a plant. So too, when we do a mitzvah in this world, there's an exponential growth, and we have access to the infinite light. The Alter Rebbe said through the power of speech, particularly through the 100 blessings. That's through the power of speech we draw it down, but into the physical world through mitzvahs we draw it down. So now the Rebbe comes to towards the conclusion. Now he goes back and explains the verse, Aboyim Yashresh Yaakov. This is the meaning of the phrase, the family of Yaakov who came into Egypt caused them, the mitzvahs, to take root. So the family of Yaakov caused the mitzvah to take root, meaning the Jewish people below in this world caused the mitzvahs to take root, referring to mitzvahs which descended from Hashem's will to become invested in physical objects. I mean, the power of a mitzvah, the explanation of Chassidus, I mean, it's a phenomenal thing, right? You have the will and wisdom of Hashem all compacted, and Hashem asks us to do something. So imagine the greatest human being ever existed, whoever you want that person to be, and he asks you to do something. Your question is never going to be why. If it's your spouse, you might ask why. Still not a good question. But imagine you're speaking to the greatest human being ever, right? And that person asks you, could you please do such a thing? You would just do it. It would be your great honor to be able to do it. And it's an interesting thing when it comes to mitzvahs. We have this a little problem that sometimes when it comes to a mitzvah, that we ask the question why. That's not a good question to ask. That doesn't mean that a person shouldn't go to try to understand the mitzvah, right? In other words, that's now I'm committed to the mitzvah. The mitzvah is a wonderful thing, and now I want to understand more about it, right? So I want to go deeper into understanding the mitzvah. That's fine. That's absolutely good. But when we have an opportunity to do a mitzvah, our only question should be, what? How high would you like me to jump, right? As they say. Yisrael, Yehudas, please.
Yeah, quick question. Couldn't it be said that mitzvahs they weren't recognized or defined as mitzvahs, but when Abraham Avinu took upon himself to recognize monotheism and took it upon himself to follow Hashem's dictates in terms of Milah and other things, couldn't you really say the original taking root took place in Abraham Avinu's generation?
So your question is, why is this specifically connected to Yaakov in Egypt? I don't know. I don't know, but the point is the verse says Haboim Yasher Ish Yaakov, and the Alter Rebbe is going to explain kind of what that means spiritually speaking. Now you have a good question. Would that apply to Avraham and what Abraham did? Conceivably. But let's go and see where the Alter Rebbe goes with this, and then we'll see if the question will still be relevant. Maybe it'll be answered, and just based on what the Alter Rebbe has been describing here, there is a quality to the fact that the mitzvah is being done in Egypt because it's the lowest of all lands, and the Jewish people were actually living there, right? And the whole idea of the mitzvah is to come down to the lowest place. And this is what, right, the idea of the seed, you don't want to put the seed up on a pedestal. The seed is a great and wonderful thing, but it's darf doch liegen in the earth. It has to be in the earth in order